So prison.
Yeah.
PreK to prison pipeline.
Yeah, facts, right? Because we all know that they utilize that test in the 3rd grade, right?
Facts.
To determine, to forecast how many prisons to build. That's a
no way. For real?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it's very political. So one of the lessons that I had, I was fortunate to teach social studies. So I had a lot of liberty as far as what I taught my students, right? But unfortunately, you have to abide by the system, because I overheard you saying earlier that everything's about testing, right?
Yeah.
So everything's about let's take actually a step back, right? So y'all all know about the Cold War, 1950s, right? U.S. versus Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Study came out that we were behind. So we just got into this testing culture. Then the testing culture became about results. It became political. So you got kids, right, where, like you said, you letting this one test really dictate their outcome.
Yeah.
You're forcing teachers to basically teach to the test. So, hey, I could be a level 3 or level 4, because everything in life is about a bell curve, right? You know what I'm saying? But is that kid really ready for that test?
God damn,
right?
you're talking now.
And the fact of the matter is, if we want to talk about how political this is, and schools, the prison system, dude, man, I used to be proud of calling myself a tiger dad, right? Which was, my kid was doing mathnasium and Kumon, stressing them the hell out, the same, because I thought rigor was necessary, right? But that's just not the case, man. Because guess what? What we seen in the public schools, that no talking, content. You're the top 1%. Because I tried to get my kids into those independent schools. You got kids, they're not touching a pen or a pencil until like 3rd or 4th grade, man.
Facts. Are you serious?
So what they're really creating is a culture of leaders, because they're working on all the things that we're talking about with Amped Up, but that's not happening in our public school system, and that's why we're here. We're real revolutionary, man.
Is your curriculum transferable into any program, especially with the charter schools and things of that nature?
Yeah, that's a great question, right? And it's a good question about transferable, right? So, like, you come here, like, we're utilizing games, right, to develop those skill sets, right? And your kid, like, say, for example, we may set up chess, right, but you're not necessarily playing an entire chess game. We create a situation where you got to demonstrate use of rules or patience and persistence, right? So if your question is this transferable, not transferable, maybe not necessarily school, but life, right? Sports, music, being able to collaborate with others, being able to say, hey, man, this dude right here, he's giving me information that's unnecessary right now. That's just too much information. He or she doesn't understand his audience. I'm going to talk to this man right here, because he's going to get me to my destination a lot sooner than that man right there.
Right.
Part of critical thinking.
That's hard. Yeah, I mean, that's something that, at an early age, can they...
Yeah, they get. Dude,
they get all that?
Let me tell you, I want to cite this one fact, dude. Right? And I'm not even BSing you, and I know I could, because I'm selling too, right? And I'm passionate about this mission, right? But patience and persistence, one example. I said my kid used to come with the iPad all the time. We're not talking, we're not doing anything. So I decided one of the games that we do at KB Gymnasium is Legos. Right? So I decided to buy a Lego set.
Yeah.
Yo, let's sit down. Kids, they love their parents. They want to see you working with them, and they want to impress you.
You gotta give them the gratification.
You give them the gratification, right?
Hell yeah.
So my 8-year-old, I have her on Thursday nights. I take her to school every Friday. So it's like 10 o'clock. She's still building, and she's like, she don't want to go to bed. So I'm knocked out. I send her to bed. I go to sleep. My dudes, I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Guess what my young is doing?
A whole palace, right?
Dude, I got the photographs and everything like that. It was done. And the girl was smiling from ear to ear, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because she wanted...
Yeah. So it's a finished project.
Yo, and they feel so proud when you acknowledge that.
Confidence.
And like even when you just be like, this ain't nothing, but you can't let them know that. Like, you gotta be their biggest supporter. And they say, don't touch it, don't breathe on it, don't get close to it, don't break it. Because my 3 and 4-year-olds will curse you out if you break that Barbie house that they made.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or my boys be making a little basketball gym and all that. They be like, Mr. John, don't touch that. They be like, yo, this is the bathroom, this is the bedroom, this is to watch TV. Yo, they be so in tune, but it's like, you got to motivate them and get them to something that they like to do to get all that information out. Because versus if it was just like regular pen and paperwork, they're not going to produce. That's boring to them. So you got to be creative to show that, yo, you could actually do that. And then you take them outside, like, yo, this is a construction worker. That stuff that you was doing in class, you could actually do this. You see these person building or whatever, these is our building blocks. This is why we do building blocks in this center or whatever. So you could do that. Nowadays, I think kids got to see it.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely a visual learner.
I was definitely visual.
I'm not a book, because some people could be in the class, not take notes, and they can soak all that shit in, and they can take a tap. I'm not me. I'm
hands-on.
Yeah, I'm hands-on. I need to see certain shit, and I need to raise my hand and talk.
And talk to you after class.
Yeah, that's just my thing. Yeah. So respect to all that. So who's involved in this project?
Yeah. So we got a pretty dope squad, man. My man Joe is one of the fathers and co-founders. We have my man Quasi's a co-founder. My homegirl Kylie, PhD out in Virginia.